This is Julianne Condia, host of Rewritten here on Public House Media. Thank you so much for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Rewritten, where we will talk about you having limitless potential and can rewrite your story at any time. No matter your background, your past, or current situation, you can have the type of life you crave. A new show comes out every single Monday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Rewritten. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Your Life Matters podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mariah White, and I am a passionate pediatric nurse practitioner and fired up health and happiness coach here to deliver a message to you. This podcast is meant to provide a hope and a dream that fuels your soul to dream big and to dream bold and to inspire and empower you to live out your wildest freaking dreams and to grab a hold onto the unwavering truth that you were made for more. Hello, how are you, my friends? And no, it is not a rhetorical question. I am genuinely asking how you are. I'm genuinely asking so that you can respond right now out loud as if I was right in front of you, telling me exactly how you are. And it doesn't need to be sugar-coated. It doesn't need to be a scripted, I'm doing great or I'm fine. I want you to just say how you really, truly are feeling. Because so often, especially right now in this season that we are in, we're constantly just saying, oh, I'm surviving, or oh, I'm doing okay, or oh, I'm fine. When really, you just need to get off your chest exactly how you feel. So I'm going to give you space to pause my podcast right now and spend the next 30 seconds really saying out loud, as if I was sitting right next to you in your car, in your living room, wherever you are listening to this podcast, stopping what you're doing and just responding and saying, Mariah, I am feeling blank. Okay, friends, I hope that you really did take a pause in your day right now to say exactly how you feel, because right now, if it is a positive thought, wonderful. And if it's a negative thought, wonderful. If it is a defeated thought, wonderful. And why am I saying wonderful to that? Because they are your thoughts, and no longer is anyone allowed to dismiss how you feel, because right now in this season, it is hard and difficult. But I am going to say, because I am your coach, here to inspire you and empower you to live the life you design, you are going to have to think about things that you can be grateful for, to bring in energy that you can be excited about. And right now, if you decide to do that, you can shift your focus on how you are feeling to a powerful thought such as, I feel defeated and bogged down and overwhelmed with everything with COVID. I'm afraid that there's a potential lockdown. I'm afraid because I just don't know how long this is going to last. But I'm grateful that we're healthy. I'm grateful that I've had more time with my family to connect with those that I love, whether it be through FaceTime, virtually on Zoom, whatever it is. And that's just an example. For me, I am a little overwhelmed. My daughter got exposed to COVID at her kindergarten class, and I am a little overwhelmed with having to be at home. And both the kids are home, and COVID command center at my hospital said, take your butt home. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm a little overwhelmed because I want to make sure my kids stay safe, but I'm also overwhelmed because I am so sick and tired of this damn virus. Is it going anywhere? No. Is it going to change anything, me being upset about it? Absolutely not. But guess what? You know what I am grateful for? You know what I can find good energy in? I am so humbled and proud and grateful that my family is safe. that I have been safe, that we have been well during this season, because there are people that haven't been that lucky to be able to say that same exact sentence. So that's my little lesson for today. And then now we're going to get into the bread and butter of this episode. So I want you to understand that I'm doing a little plug. I don't really ever usually do this, but this is me leaning into my community at the Your Life Matters podcast. I built this community for friendship, for connection, for community. And right now I'm leaning in on you guys. So in my business, I partner with Beachbody, and in my business, my team has now been established for 5 years, which is a remarkable feeling, which is a liberating feeling, which is a surreal feeling if I think about it. And I think about all the things that I've accomplished in the last 5 years, but most importantly, now here I am and I'm able to walk into my beautiful home with a completely finished backyard as things continue to evolve, but it's done finally. And I am just like overwhelmed with gratitude. There was a brand new program that was launched that I happen to be in the cast for. And I'm just in a surreal state of gratitude and abundance and thriving energy. And here I am. And it is 3 years back to back where my team has been a super successful team. We have been at the top of the company. And I am proud to say that we are a 3-time premier team. And for those of you who are listening and you're like, what does that even mean? It just means that my team is led with heart, hustle, passion, and we put in work to be at the top of a company filled with over 450,000 teams. Our team is at the top. And here's my plug. At the beginning of this year, I said, no more premier. We are an elite freaking team, something that only a fraction of the company ever achieves. And earlier this year, you probably saw, especially if you follow me on social media, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, our team helped 8 amazing, incredible humans launch and level up in their business. 8 amazing humans took off in their business and began to have a thriving, successful, loving business that they love and that they are able to have an impact in and that they are able to share and spread so much life with. And because of that, we got set on the trajectory of being an elite team. And then things got tougher with COVID. Things got worse. Things got heavy. Things got tiring. Virtual learning. People got laid off. And the momentum that we built in the beginning of the year started to die down. And people started to fall off. And then we decided that it was time to take back control of our lives. And we have been rallying hard right now to just get that last check mark, because we have 3 out of the 4 checks in order to accomplish this incredible goal. And now the best part about this is it is truly about Team Bold and Beautiful. It is truly a team collaborative effort to achieve something so great. And this is my plug. This is my caveat. For any of you who have ever wanted to join me, I ask you to support me in such a massive way. The first part, join me and come do this program that you literally get to do with me, both on the big screen and in person in my groups. Support me. Be there for me. Cheer me on. This was a huge achievement in my life to be in a program of the creator who launched a program that literally saved my life. Support me in that. And maybe you're like, okay, Mariah, I want to support you, but I've also been thinking about this. I ask you to just do it because you would help make this dream that I have had on my vision board for 5 years come true. And what makes it even more powerful is that our team, Team Bold and Beautiful, has been through a lot this year. A lot of people have walked out on us, turned their backs on us, no longer give us credit for the things that we deserve. And one of the biggest things that I can say that I'm proud of is that my team is the only team that is fully diverse with all shades, all sizes, all beauties, all colors. And I am proud of that. I have literally built a community of amazing, incredible human beings that belong, that have community, that have a sense of achievement, that have a belief that they are enough. And that is what's found on my team. And I invite you to that team. I invite you boldly and proudly to that team to help us lock in being an elite team and achieving this incredible goal for 2 reasons. Because my team deserves me to continue to fight for them. They deserve a leader that's going to fight for them and push for them, regardless of the season of life, regardless of COVID, regardless of the hatred that has been expressed this year, regardless of anything in this world. They deserve the best from me. And I promised them that I would fight for them. And this is me deciding to fight publicly on my platform. And the second thing is, help our team show the world that beauty, that success is not a shade of color, is not a size in their body, is not a status that they have to carry. That success can be anything, anyone, anyway, anyhow. Team Bold and Beautiful represents that. And I would forever be grateful if you could support and encourage me as a half African-American woman and a German African-American woman. Support my family, support my kids, but also the women on my team who are Filipino, Puerto Rican, Caucasian, German, Irish, Dominican Republic, Canadian, English, French, brown, white, olive. Help them know that we can make an impact and a difference in this life and in this world. So if you have ever considered joining me, if you have ever wanted to be a part of something remarkable, now is the time. Please find me at Dr. Fit White 2. DM me, send me an email, message me on Facebook, message me on Instagram, tag me on your stories and say, Mariah, I'm here to help. Because I would be forever grateful. Forever grateful. I never do this. Never, ever, ever do this. And I'm doing it today because I love, cherish, and appreciate you with all of my heart. Thank you so much for loving and supporting me. You are an amazing human, and I appreciate you with all of my heart.
What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Your Life Matters podcast. I'm so grateful that you're here. I just ask that you share this episode with somebody. I ask you to just share it and give it to somebody who could potentially need to hear this message. I really am on a mission to help hundreds of thousands of people to believe that their mess is their message and that their story really does matter. And that above all, their life matters. I'm so grateful that you're here. I want you to share this episode. And then on top of that, if you could please leave a rating or a review or both. let me know what speaks to you. Let me know what you need to hear. Let me know what you've connected with, because that's going to be the best way that I can make sure that I'm giving you guys exactly what you need. I love you guys with all my heart. I'm so grateful for you, and I want you to know the difference and the impact you guys make in my life. I love seeing your messages. I love seeing when you guys private message me or screenshot it and share it on Instagram or Facebook, because it lets me know that this podcast is doing exactly what it was meant to do. And it's to make sure that there's an impact being made, and to help remind you and everyone else that your life